Good morning, everybody. Just waiting for Julia to finish. I'm just going to fiddle on here and find me. There we go. I just need to find me on here, gone live, so that I can be answering any questions and stuff that come up. Where are we? I'm not seeing me. What's gone on? Let's just update that, shall we? Refresh. Good morning, everybody. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of you coming across from Julia, I'm assuming, or coming in to see me. Good morning. I'm just going to sort out on my laptop here so that I can see what things are going on. Let's just turn the speaker off. Otherwise I can talk. There we go. I can't. There we are. There we go. There we go. So Janet, Mandy, Debbie, good morning already. I say thank you to Julia in Wales. I think it's sunshine up there. It's sunshine down here in Cornwall today, which is lovely. I'll just generally talk rubbish at you for a few minutes while people come across. Hello. Good morning. What have we got going on here? Morning, Julia. Thank you for your last half hour. Got some lovely things going on there, my darling. Pam and Kim and Amanda and Jan and Sarah Jane. Have I missed anybody? Elaine. That's lovely. There's lots of you coming over. I've had a bit of a week this week, running around the place. Lots of things to sort of tell you, I have to say. Good morning, Flora, Sonia, Jane, Blish. Right, okay, we seem to have quite a few over. Thank you for coming to play. I've got a few bits for you this week. Yeah, and I have a list of what's been going on, what's not, and all the rest of it. I had a rather lovely delivery of fabric come in. You can see this was the charm pack in the background. And those of you that know me properly as such, well, I think you all know me enough. I love a bright colour. Oh, it's almost edible. They're gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. And I had all these things planned that I was going to do this week. They all went out the window and I did a new design instead, to the point where I've even quilted it and bound it and everything, which is unlike me. And I'm like, I'm in love with these fabrics. And I got up this morning and I thought, well, obviously I'm going to do a special on that for you all. But then I had a moment, and while I've been listening to Julia, I've just gone on the website and reduced all of these brand new fabrics to £10 a metre for today only. All right, so on abbyand.com, if you want any of these fabrics, which are called Nebula from Andover, who are associated with Macau, I order it through Macau. Look at that one. That one to me is ice cream and coffee and all things. I want to eat it. I just know this one, they call it latte apparently, which I get that, but it's coffee ice cream from when I was a child. That one is, I just love it. And this one to me is Nana Muscuri. It's those old-fashioned 60s 70s oranges and yellows and gorgeousness. But anyway, that's enough of me perving over fabric for you. I've reduced these today, just for today, because they're brand new fabrics in, £10 a metre. All right, I sell it in half meters. Those of you that know my website will know that. abbyand.com. So if you want any, you better get in quick, because if not, I might take them off for sale and keep them for myself anyway, because I rather love it. But that's an aside. So here we have a new pattern, and I've called this one Apollo. And this is Rose's fault, my friend Rose. She bought me some sunflowers last week, beginning of the week. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning. I mean, I love sunflowers, and you get gorgeous and then you get stunning. And these ones, when they're fully up, they were just gorgeous and luscious, and the colours and everything. And of course then this arrived and it's like, oh, I want to play. So we landed up having a sunflower. And the reason it's done in this manner is because the background, so we got black as the main item because the background is so bright and needs something to contrast with it. So it's a charm pack in the background, of which there are some. I've done kits, what am I ought to say. And the kits are on a good special offer today as well. So you've got your charm pack, and then you do it that you paler where the head's going to be, yeah? And then where it's a little bit not quite right, I've put some extra yellows in underneath, and I had so much fun playing. But this, I reckon this design will work any charm pack. You just need to make sure that whatever you're using for your applique is going to be different set of colours and stand out on your background, yeah? So whichever you want. So what I've done for this, and you've got a kit for this, let me show you kit. So we have it's called Nebula, so we've got a Nebula charm pack. You don't need butter or anything with it, you can just nibble on it, it's fabulous. Look at that, yeah. So you get that, and then I'm going to pull this all apart, look. So you've got your borders. Now the border fabric is actually a very gorgeous black and gold, which is a Moda fabric, and then you've got a selection of dark greys and blacks going through there, most of which are Macawa actually. There's a couple of timeless treasures, and a bit of yellow in case you need to put some underneath the petals. All right, so as normal, you've got your pattern and your how-to, and you've got all of your colour and instructions and everything there to make. Okay, so there's kits. I can't remember the price. Hold on, I've got another bit of... Did I even write it down? Oh, I probably didn't write it down, but they're nicely cheap anyway. Oh, okay. So they should be £36, and I'm doing them at 27 today. Plus your postage, obviously. So you've got quite a good bargain going on there. So your pattern, I will just explain this one for everybody. All right. So you've got your full size pattern, and on this occasion it joins like that to save paper and printing, because I think Julia was just saying about postage. Everything has gone up so much, and we're all busy trying to keep you bargains and reasonable prices, but we still need to make a living. We still have to have baked beans on toast when we you know, we've got to do these things. We need to eat. So yeah, so there's your kit. So you can buy the charm pack separate, but I'll be honest, I've only got a limited amount of these. So if you get in with the kit before you buy that, then there's only so many. So I need to keep an eye on the website and calm you all down when actually we're out of them. All right, I might actually see, can I get some more? I don't know what's available. We'll have to shout Macau on Monday and see what's available. So that's the kit. There is a pattern, just the pattern, so you can get just the pattern, which normally, what have I done the patterns at? I've done that at £6, I think, instead of 8 or 8.50 or whatever it's normally supposed to be. So pattern is available on its own. Use your own charms. Make sure you've got 2 sets of different colours. Right, what's going on here? That panel is lovely. Thank you, darling. Kim's laughing at me. I don't know what I've done, Kim. Am I eating fabric? Is that what it is? Pretty top. Thank you, darling. It's actually a dress. Yeah. What have we got? Good morning, Bev. Karen, morning. Julia. Throw it out the window and it will... You're quite right. Pretty top. Morning, Abby, everyone. Fabric. Thank you. The fabric on my dress is very old, Sheila. I've had this a long time now. If you see me at shows, you'll quite often find me in this particular one. It's very comfortable and I love it a lot. Beautiful fabric. Good morning. Wowzers. Morning. Like the blues and purple. Yeah, the blues and purples are... They're just gorgeous. If you want any of the meterage, do get over there. It's only today £10 a metre, and in fact I'll probably get in trouble if other people find out I'm doing it so cheap. So it's only for today. All right, Kim's just laughing at me. Lovely silly rat. Right, what's this? Don't give my dog any ideas. She nibbled my duvet cover last night. Oh, Rosemary, that's not so good. I hope it was only a nibble and not a huge great patchwork over the top. Do you see, got reason to do some patchwork. Right, Miriam, hello, found you today, but stitching these might, yeah, okay. Oh dear, she'll get a taste of fabric. Yes, I be looking forward to it. Right, there we go. So I had all sorts of other things planned for you this week as well. They didn't happen because I ended up doing this. Do you remember last week I was talking about the Christmas trees? Where are we? So I do them as spring and summer and autumn and everything, but the Christmas tree. So I was going to do up some kits and a free YouTube in order to how to, what to. Yeah. So I'm halfway through doing the sample, so I've not forgotten it. It's very simple. It's just triangulars, stuffed, few dangly bits, wooden bit of doweling, or this is a piece of framing, just covered, and a pot type shape on the bottom. So still got that in mind. That's what I'd intended getting ready for you today, but it didn't really happen because I was doing this one called Apollo because I loved it. Right, so what else have we got that I can show you? Now, I was going through the website just before, as I say, to reduce this lovely lot of fabric just for today. And I found on there that there's still the Orca, there's the Koi, and there's Kismet Tree, all still on offer on the website. So if you need, or want, I should say, these patterns, they are still available on a special, and you'll find them on the 3 Amigo category on the on my website, abbyann.com. all right, so those are all still going on. Do you remember this lovely one? I keep plugging it the last 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know that I could show anything very well last time I was talking to you because I had wrong cameras and stuff going on. So I've left that particular one, is still on offer. It's linens, they're lovely. There's quite a few I've had, and everybody's packs I do individually, so hopefully they're toned to you. So the background square on this one is blue, so there's a dark blue, there's a minty green with a spot, and there's another one that the brain's gone off, green, mint, brain's gone, pinky, there we go. So you tell me what colour you want. So each block is like a 16-inch block, okay, 16-inch finish. So I've done a cushion here, but I've put hearts on it, okay. So there's kits coming up for this. That's the other thing I was supposed to do this week. I've cut a couple, but I've got to write the pattern for you, so that's on its way for next week, and that'll, watch it, it'll go on the website. But what I was saying, this particular quilt, a 9-block quilt is at £54, a 16-block quilt is £84, 12 blocks is £68. So they're all still on offer for you. Linen mix, gorgeous. All right. What's time? Where are we? Oh, I'm rambling and it's okay. It's only 10 past. There's me getting all worried. Right, eating fabric. Morning. Andy's now watching. Good, good, good. So we're all getting ready. Now, what else can I tell you? To be honest, I missed the little first bit of Julia, so I'm not sure if she told you about our last weekend. I was teaching Thursday for last now. Where's time going? So quick. I was teaching in Somerset. I'll just tell you about that quickly before I carry on the story. Sanford Arundel. I have to think about that before I pronounce it. In Somerset. New group there. And I'm teaching up there once a month. It is a Thursday. It's usually the last Thursday in the month, or the nearest to the end that I can manage. Everybody's welcome. All right, you're welcome to come and join us. It's a teaching day, so if you've got any beginners up there, we're Somerset, Sanford Arundel, and the next meeting is 21st of August. If you'd like some more details about that, just message me or give me a ring or whatever else. All right, just contact me one way or another, and I will let you know the details of that. All right. So anyway, so I was teaching this group, new group, some lovely beginners. It's going to be a lovely little place to teach. It's fabulous. So if anyone, it's a village hall, do come and join us. So after I finished that, I thought, well, I'm halfway to the Festival of Quilts. I had no intention of going this year, but I thought, well, I'm halfway there. So I went via Wales and picked Julia up, and we got up the crack of dawn and went off up to the NEC in Birmingham to find Andy and Joe. So we got there, I don't know, about 8:30 in the morning, found them. We went off and did the breakfast thing as you do, and then we went in early, and you may have seen we did a bit of a silly live, the three of us, because it's not often we can all get together. I spent the whole of about 2 hours up there with Julia. We literally marched up and down everything just to check who's there, what's there, looked at some of the quilts and looked at the winners gallery, and I did a little video for that. If anybody wants that, it's still on my Facebook, and all the videos and that sort of stuff you will find on my YouTube channel. All right, so if you want to catch up at any point, if you go over to my YouTube channel, it's like Julie was saying, go find us, please like us, because it helps, or subscribe, I think they call it over on YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us as a small business still be here for you. And I thought it was brilliant, Julia just said, just turn it on play and walk away from it. It doesn't matter, it's not costing you anything, I would hope, just a bit of battery power, but it does us an awful lot of good. So the more of you that will do that, the better. Do it for all of us. You know, it really does help. So those videos are back over on YouTube if you want to have a quick look at what I saw at the NEC and now Julia and Andy and I, the three Amigo proper meet that we did last week. I came home on the Friday, so it was literally all car park on the M5, as most of you know, on the way into Cornwall. But there we go, we got in. It's everybody wants to be here, it's lovely. So that was, and it took me about 3 days to recover. I was absolutely out of it, I really was. So okay, so that was festival. So then what did we do this week? Happy normal teaching days, started this one and got that going, and then on Friday a little group of us went off up to Cowslip Studios in Launceston to see Joe Colwell. They've got they had a quilt exhibition, the local group, Flower Patch Quilters from Launceston. Fabulous display, really enjoyed it. Nice cup of coffee. Yeah, do go if ever you're around a local village, whatever, exhibitions, do support your locals, they're fabulous. So yes, that was Friday. So as you see, I've had a busy week. Then what have we got coming up? This Friday and Saturday you will find me at Plym Peacemakers. They've got their, I don't know if it's, I think it's biannual, it might be annual, I'm not sure, quilt show, quilt exhibition in Yumpton. Yeah, so do join us. That's on Friday and Saturday in Yumpton, the other side of Plymouth there. I'll have my pop-up shop, for want of a better expression. So it's going to be fabric, patterns, kits, threads. It could be anything I take with me, whatever I've got going on. So if you're around, please do come. Right, so we're carrying on down here. What have we got? Morning, Andy. Morning, Andy. Sheila, how do you spell Arundel in Somerset? It's probably the same spelling. You're asking the wrong person. I'm dyslexic. I'm hopeless. I can't, the last thing I can do is spell. Sheila, but it looks about right to me. That's how I would spell it, I think. So have a little look. But it's Sampford, S-A-M-P-F-O-R-D. I'm looking at that. It didn't come out my head. There we go. So that's all of that. Now, other things that we've got going on this week for you. Some of you may or may not know about my bags of stuff. My bags of stuff literally are what they say. And you're basically, they are a bag of stuff that it might be some bleached off of there, because that happens quite a lot. It will be fabrics, and I try and tone them all together. You usually get 3 meters of fabric. I'm opening this one as we're talking, just to show you. All right, so this one has got all of these lovely grey Scandi Christmas. All right. So I've got several of these going on. So you've got 3 meters of fabric, plenty there to make a nice little quilt or something, or a project, or whatever you want to do. This one has actually got lots of little sparkly, I don't know what you call them, pom-poms. There's a nice new pair of scissors. There's an unpicker. There's a thingy. And there's patches and stuff, and lots of, yeah, and then there's a couple of my patterns I always chuck in for you. So basically you're getting, I want to say retail, you're at least 60 quid a pack. All right, well now, what was the price on this one? I think this one's 35. There you are, bag of stuff, 35 quid for all of that. I'm not making anything out of this. I'm just putting money back in so I can buy more fabric, because I like fabric. So if you want a bag of stuff, they are on the website. So you've got Christmas bags of stuff, and you've got general bags of stuff. There's no Tilda bags of stuff at the minute because I haven't got any excess Tilda, but the others are available. So if you order them, I can't tell you what's going to be in them. They're going to be random. I'm going to try and put it that it's all nicely together for you. And I always put in as well one of my magazines that I've finished with. That one has got a patchwork thing as well. So you get all of that, 35 plus postage. I have to charge the postage. Like Julia said, it's all gone up. It's not good. I've actually stopped selling online the big thing reels of thread. I know Julia was talking about it. I've stopped selling them online altogether because I cannot afford not to charge you the postage. So that's been, oh look, there's a polar bear in this one as well. Da-ding! So bags of stuff. Order and we'll send it on to you. All right. So what else have I got to say here for you? Coming up, Belfast show, 28th to the 30th of August. If any of my lovely ladies over there are watching, if there's anything you particularly want me to bring, you better let me know so that I can get it packed in the van for you. So I'm teaching each morning. There's 3 mornings at 9 o'clock. They call it the early bird classes, and I'm doing an hour's workshop. Excuse me, 9 till 10. Different workshop each day. Come and join us if you're staying locally, or if you're in the hotel there at Stormont. It would be fabulous to see you early. And then, mind you, Saturday I might be tired. Friday evening I'm doing the Prosecco, pizza and Prosecco evening we call it. Absolute scream last year. This year I'm doing traditional crazy patchwork. Having said that, it's Abby's version of traditional crazy patchwork. So if you're over in Belfast and you want a fun evening with like-minded ladies and an absolute giggle, yeah, the pizza and Prosecco evening at Quilt Fair in Belfast will be hysterical. So that's Friday. I think it's the 28th or 29th of August. My brain's not quite with it, but we're 3 days over there. Yeah, do come and join us. We had a laugh, and of course the Prosecco's going, and Abby shouldn't really be drinking a lot. It was quite funny. I think you all enjoyed it anyway. So come and join me for a fun evening. Right, okay. What else have I got to show you? Oh look, I've only got a couple of these. These big versions of this. Aren't they lovely? I've stashed one for edibles later. That could be midnight feastings, I think. I said to Julia, there used to be a lady on that did, I think she was called the Midnight Quilter. I think we need to do midnight quilting of some description. And Andy, because none of us sleep very well. We're always up in the middle of the night. We ought to have a new thing. What say you? Yeah, so we've got those, and there's also a couple of jelly rolls, but there is only a couple left. They've gone, I think, for the most part. All right, so what's the time anyway? 10:23. Right, okay, so it's going. Morning, Jill. How do you spell Arundel? We've done that. Sanford Arundel. Thank you, Gillian Griffiths, for putting it. I'm coming, please. Great. Great to meet fellow Somerset quilters. We have a small group in Netherstowey. Fabulous. Gillian, shout me later, please, and then I'll update you with any info. Are you teaching a class in Doncaster in October? Oh, yes. I'm teaching in October. What am I doing? I can't remember. I know they're sort of beginner workshops, but been avid, you know, the usual. I can't help myself. It's yeah. So yes, I am teaching at Doncaster, judging as well. So I shall be up there the day before judging, and then yeah, got a stand. My mate's coming with me to that one. Pauline's coming for the 3 days to help me out. So that's going to be really good. I seem to have a lot going on. If any of you want me to come to groups, pop-up shops, or a talk, or actually teaching, if I'm on the way somewhere from Cornwall, well then just shout me and I'll see can I sort of divert in and do a deal and all the rest of it. So please do ask if you want. You know me, I'm all over the sodding place. I'm swearing again, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying things like that, should I? Right, so a quick rundown of what we got today, and then if we've got any time left, I was going to show you the sunshine. Apollo. All right, there we go. So that's the new Apollo, actually being the sun god, and sunflowers are named for him after him and all the rest of it, so hence Apollo sunflower. There's a pattern or there's a kit. Okay, they're both on very special offers today, and the fabrics Nebula just for today are only £10 a metre. All right, you find them on my website abbyann.com. Sell them in half meters. All right, so if you need any of that, you better get in quick, because hopefully it's not going to last long before I get in trouble as well, because I'm doing stuff I shouldn't do. It cheap too quick. Never mind. Bags of stuff. All right, that's the Christmas bag of stuff. I made a few of them up in the week, so there's all sorts of things in it. You get loads and loads for your money, absolutely loads, but they are non-returnable or non-refundable type things. It's like a huge lucky dip, but you know you're going to love it because it's got fabric in. At least 3 meters of fabric. What else have I got here to show you? I've lost me patterns again. This one still on offer just for a minute, because I didn't show you it properly the other week. I couldn't hang up. Also, all of these shapes are available as templates on my website, so if you want templates, made by Andy of course, they're available. Is there anything? Oh, there we go. Go random. So 9 blocks is £54. 12 blocks would be £68, and 16 block quilts are a huge one, £84 for your fabrics. All right, that didn't include your backing. You would have to put separate backing in there. Okay, right, so what time are we? 27. Are you yeah, no, okay, so I've caught up with you all on there. Thank you. I'm going to say thank you for your continued support of what I do. We're 10:27, which gives us 3 minutes, so I'm going to come the other side and I'm going to pick up my camera and I'm going to take you outside just for a minute. All right, bear with me just before Andy comes in. I'm talking at you. Let me pick the camera up. Well, let me just get you to me. Hello. Look, here's my cupboard. I've got fabric everywhere. Look at it. If ever you're in Cornwall and you want to come in, just give a shout. All right. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn you around. So I'm looking. Can I turn? There we go. There we are. There's Tom. Just scratching to let him know that I'm here, that he's here. There we are. Right. So out into the sunshine. This is our little courtyard area where we do sit and do some stitching sometimes. All right, I have no idea what the time is now. I know I have 3 minutes. So I'm just going to walk quickly round to the front and show you what's quite often my inspiration for quilts and patterns and designs and all that sort of stuff. Got to excuse the traffic because obviously it's the summer. Here we go. There's all sorts of rubbish going on as well because we're busy sorting out, as you do. There we go. Here's my inspiration. There's my big fat fishy, what's a bit bent. There's lots of others in there as well. He's not on his own. There we go, look. Welcome to my world and my inspiration, and look at that clear blue sunshine. I hope wherever you are, you're having a lovely day and it's as fabulous where you are as it is here. Look at it. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's the Tom. He's come walking in and out again. Right, I'm going to just whizzle you around again and just say thank you for coming and joining us. Look, I've gone all red. It's all the waltz. Look at that sun, that sky. Oh, look, washing and everything. There we are. I'm assuming that we're probably past and Andy is ready. So I'm going to say thank you. Don't forget YouTube, play it, like it, and all the rest of it. And I'll see you in a fortnight. Go steady, be lovely, everybody. I'm just going to hit the finish button.